Okay.
Hello and welcome to the first episode of
doing,
Stone,
everybody?
Steel, and Sandbags, your favorite strongman-related podcast.
Yeah. 100%.
So this is the first episode. We're just going to give you the general synopsis of what's happening, what we're going to talk about, and what this is going to be. I am your host. Am I the host? How do I do this? Because you're also the host.
I guess we're kind of both hosts.
We are both hosts.
Both hosts here, guys.
Riley Potter, and I'm going to butcher your last name. So you got that.
So I'm Zachary Graziano. My name on Instagram is Zach Graziano the Viking. We'll see. I'm trying to work on that beard right now. But yeah, this is awesome. I think, did I come up with the idea?
I think you did. No, this is definitely your idea.
I did.
You were the one that brought this up.
I've been wanting to have a podcast for a very long time. I got inspired like Joe Rogan, the Kelsey Brothers podcast, New Heights, like the Brian Shaw podcast, Eddie Hall is now. And I'm a big talker and I want to do this with other people. Like I think it's a great platform of doing it on and a great format. And I'm just excited to talk about some strength history and just strongman in general. You know what I'm saying? It's awesome.
I think my main goal for this podcast is to bring the more niche parts of the strength training world to light.
100%.
I think there's a lot of things that people don't know about that they should.
100%, yeah.
But we can't really explain that without explaining who we are. So,
100%.
Athletic background, all that kind of stuff. Zach, you want to go first?
Yeah, 100%. I started doing sports. The first sport I ever did was soccer. And I did that when I was probably like 6 or 7, around that, like really early on. Something like that, like super early on. Then I tried baseball and I was like, that's not my thing. Like I hate this. Like this is just terrible. But then like I'm a big strong guy, but I never did football. I did try basketball a little bit. Basketball was kind of fun. But then like going into high school, I did soccer again, and then I never thought I could run because I never thought like in track and field a big guy could be good. But I was wrong. Like throwers are a thing, so I did shot put and discus, and then before I even did track, I started doing strongman training and just like stone lifting at my dad's house. And then my uncle, Dustin, he got me into it, and he was like, Zach, you're a strong kid, you know, like, and I just like got like addicted and obsessed with strongman. And I watched all the competitions, like literally all of them. And then pretty much the rest is history. Like I just, my buddy Dylan told me about a local competition at Greenfield, and I'm from like Athol, Massachusetts. And he didn't do it, and I ended up signing up, and I'm like, hell yeah, I would love to do a strongman competition. And my first competition, and then I got accepted into nationals, which I came 4th in, which I'm very happy about. Yeah, we both got our shirts on right now, which is awesome. But yeah, so yeah, I could take it back to Riley.
So, I'm going to work back from nationals. So I actually met him at nationals. That was the competition I just did. I did heavyweight. He did lightweight. I came in 7th. Not the happiest about that, but that's how strongman is. You can't get everything you want. So
that is true. Yeah. 100%.
My athletic background really started with swimming.
Oh wow.
I have no idea. I mean, it was t-ball, but t-ball wasn't really a thing, and I just kind of wanted to get out of it because I don't like cardio. Hate it with passion. So I just tried to keep getting out swimming, and then
fair enough.
For some reason, because I hated football at the time, my dad's like, "Hey, do you want to do football?" And I was like, "Yeah," having no idea what it was. Like I fully went into football thinking I would play QB. I did not end up playing QB. They threw me on the O-line immediately. Didn't want to be there. Really wanted to be on the D-line. Played a couple years as a D-lineman, and from the jump from 8th grade to 9th grade football, I actually got no playtime 9th grade year. And being one of the biggest kids on the team, that was really embarrassing. And it was because I had skipped the weight room the year before. So 9th grade year, I pretty much spent my entire life in that weight room. There was, I think a lot of high schools have this.
That's awesome, man.
You know the board? Like the board, the record board in your weight room? High school, do you
Yeah,
have
yeah, I know
that?
what you're talking about. I know what you're
So
talking about. I don't do football, but I know what you're talking about.
yeah, you've
Or
seen
just like
boards,
gyms in
1,000-pound
general.
club, stuff
Just
like
showing
that.
like PRs,
Yeah.
statuses, like who could deadlift the most, bench the most, squat the most.
So I had seen that board every time I walk into that weight room. I'm like, I really want to get my name on there. So
That's awesome.
what
Hell
ended
yeah.
up happening is I signed up. It was like I did like a 185, or I signed up with like a 335 squat, a 175 bench, and they let you do trap bar deadlift. Don't know why. I did like a 420 trap bar deadlift. I was only going for 900-pound club, and I had not really loved lifting at this
Okay.
point. Like I was like okay with it. I was like not over the
But
moon.
you weren't like obsessed with it yet.
No, I had not developed the level of obsession I have right now. So essentially, I went for it. I hit like a 185 bench, 335 squat, and then the last day it was deadlift, and I realized I had to pull 510 to get on the 1,000-pound club. So I just went for broke and tried 510, and that was the first time I've really yelled after a lift. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
And it was a 510 side handle deadlift. I was just
Oh yeah, I know
dying on
exactly
it.
what you're talking about. That's what I did when I hit 505 on.
Yeah, you just like I
That's
hit the
awesome.
lift. I yelled a lot, and then
You were like,
the rest is
you bring that
history.
like Viking, like
Yeah.
almost like berserk energy.
Yeah,
100%.
first time I've yelled in the weight room, and it wasn't voluntary. And then the rest is history. I signed up for Beast of the Bay, lost that one, got second, because there's only 2 people, and then somehow qualified for nationals, and that's where I met him. So that's the athletic background.
Yeah. We this is pretty incredible, guys. So yeah, we like literally didn't even know each other until like a couple weeks ago, which is pretty incredible, to be quite honest.
And then we started talking. I realized he really liked strength history, and that was sick because no one around me really knows that kind of stuff. And it's cool when you find someone that does.
100%. Like just having that connection with somebody that like likes it and is as passionate as you are. But
100%. So, tying into strength history, I think the most important thing on a strongman podcast is to learn the history of strongman. You want to start off for that one, or because I think you're more good at the ancient history. You know more about that than I do.
Yeah, the ancient history. Yeah, so like the thing that fascinates me too is like in every strong like culture in the world, there is some sort of feat of strength. Like Martins Lisi's touched on that in the Strength Unknown series,
that.
which I think was so fascinating.
Great series.
Like, such a cool. The thing that fascinates me is like the thing that also kind of got me into strongman was How to Train Your Dragon, and that movie. Like I love Viking stuff because of that. People will call me the Viking, like people at my work, my school. Like it is weird, but it's cool. And like in Iceland, like there's obviously the Husafell stone, which in my opinion is out of all the like the strength type feats that you could do, like the Denny stones and other stuff, I think it's kind of at the top for me because it just has that Viking connection. And the first person that ever lifted it was actually a woman. It wasn't even a guy. Which
Wait,
was
it was a woman?
Yeah, it was a woman. So it was in Husafell, Iceland, the farmer's daughter was the first person to ever pick it up, which is pretty amazing.
So just for the listeners that don't know, the Husafell stone is a stone that's 410 pounds.
409 pounds. I have a replica behind me. If you want to see it, I could like bring it out.
Yeah, why not? So what the Husafell stone is this 409-pound stone that had to be carried around a goat pen for someone to, I believe it's marry the daughter, right? Am I going crazy, or is that what it is? He's not there.
1 second, let me just get this real quick. I have a bunch of wagon wheels inside of it at the moment for whatever reason.
Oh my god, he has a lot of wagon wheels. Oh my god, dude, that's just a Husafell stone. That's sick.
So I don't know if you guys could see this at all.
Just unblur the video. Or yeah, you can see it perfectly.
This is kind of what it looks like. So but yeah, the version in Iceland, it's a rock base. It's literally a stone, which is cool.
It's a stone
So
like
it
out
has
in
that
the
shape,
middle
but
of
it's a little
Iceland
different.
too.
Wait, what'd you say?
It's like out in the middle of Iceland, right? Like it's not like it's off the beaten path.
Yeah, it's in the middle of like a farm. Like
Yeah.
it's like it. You have to like that's the thing that fascinates me too. I don't even know about this. You have to contact in some way the farmer to go get it, which is really cool.
Huh. There's a reason why I do that. So the other big contest I think that really Strongman came from was Highland Games.
100%.
And
Yeah.
Highland
Dude,
Games are essentially the precursor to Strongman, which I believe it's caber toss, Atlas stones.
Yeah.
Hammer
There's like a
toss.
natural stone, there's a hammer throw, which it's not like the hammer throw in Olympic Games. It's literally a
It's
bendy,
a short hammer.
well, yeah, it's like a shorter hammer, or I've seen like bendy hammers where the hander like literally bends around. It's crazy.
But Highland Games is what it originally came from. And what the modern
100%.
sport of strongman is known as today is it originally came from the TV show World's Strongest Man. I think strongman's one of the first real sports to come from a TV show. And
which is really cool.
essentially what this was they contacted a bunch of bodybuilders. Actually, before I mention the TV show Circus Strongman, I forgot to say that.
Cool. Yeah, even like I think the first classified strongman was actually. I don't know if you can edit this to pull up a photo.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be tons of photos.
He was kind of like a bodybuilder, but he was also. I think he created like the bench press and the bend press. If anybody doesn't know what that is. Wait, what did you say?
George Hackenschmidt? Are you talking about him?
It might be. Pull up a photo of him. I don't know. Describe what he looks like or something. But yeah, dude, it's interesting. It's
George
fun
Hackenschmidt.
Topic to talk about.
He's Estonian.
You said he was like Estonian?
Yeah, he's the Estonian. He was like I think one of the original strength guys, but he also cared about his physique. He invented I think the bench press.
He did,
And
yeah.
He was a wrestler. I'd say he's one of the originals. If you ever want to watch a show about like old time strongman,
that's cool.
The History Channel has a really good one. I forgot the name. It's with Brian Shaw, Robert Oberst, Eddie Hall, and Nick Best.
Strongest Man in History.
I love that show.
That show is so good.
They
talk about like Paul Anderson. They did do a it was a pilot episode, but I wish they touched on Angus McCaskill, which a lot of people don't know, but he could have been like one of the strongest people to ever walk.
Who's he?
If you train for.
I've never heard of that guy.
So he was this guy that like he was like I think he was like 7 foot tall or like 6'8", like huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he was a big guy too. He like there's like what's it called, like a replica of like how big he was. And he made Brian Shaw look small, which is kind of crazy. Like that big of a human being to like make him look small. And he basically, this is not like 100% confirmed, so I don't know if it's feasible. But his shoulder did get injured after this. But he picked up apparently like a 700-pound anchor off a boat and carried it on his shoulder.
Oh,
and walked like 10 feet.
And well, the thing is,
I don't know if that.
With old strongman, a lot of these like the weights get heavier and heavier as they keep getting told, which it probably was super heavy. I'm not saying it's not, but I remember the episode of Strongest Man in History where they were picking up cannons.
I don't know if it's gonna be quite 700 pounds.
I think
that's like, yeah, that's another thing.
Maybe 700 is feasible. Like, it's
It's
possible.
feasible. You'd have to be extremely strong. Like
100%.
it's possible. It's not like out of like if it was 1,000, I don't think that's possible. But
I mean, some of the older strongman things was the Apollon's axle, which is like a train thing. It's about train wheels. It's about 400 pounds, and he just
yeah,
overheaded it. That's also an event in modern strongman today. You ever
yeah,
see at the
it is.
Rogue, you
Yeah,
see the
which is really
Apollon's
cool.
wheels. That's because of his name was.
Wait, would you say you glitched out real quick?
No. I'm trying to say his name.
Oh shit, I can't hear you at all, man.
I wasn't speaking. Don't worry. I don't know where it is.
All right, I can hear you now.
Apollon. His name was Apollon. Apparently, he only had what? That's
really.
just
So
Apollon.
he invented like an axle, basically.
Apollon the Mighty. His name is Luis Uni. He's a French strongman. So that was one of the earlier events within strongman. Was the Apollon? Not events. Like strongman in the beginning was people that did these specific lifts and made money off showing them.
Yeah, like in
the
the
bent
circus.
press.
Yeah, like a Thomas Inch dumbbell or like
the Sear bell.
some like cartoony looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the Louis Sear dumbbell, which is awesome, which you actually got to see, which was sick as hell. That's awesome.
I got to see that at Rogue. I also saw replica Denny's.
Yeah,
leading into the Denny
yeah,
stones.
awesome.
Like at the beginning, strongman was just people doing specific events for money. Almost like it was originally kind of a freak show. Like, who can do this?
Yeah, it's an entertaining thing. Like, and it will forever be an entertaining sport because it's wild. It's not like powerlifting where it's just calibrated weights.
Yeah.
Which, when it gets to that level, it is calibrated, but it looks funky and like weird.
It doesn't
like, you know
look
what I mean?
okay. I think a 500-pound squat does not look half as cool on powerlifting plates that it does on iron plates. You know what I mean? Like,
no, 100%.
You gotta have a little bit of the coolness factor. I think powerlifting and much as I hate to say it, Olympic weightlifting are way too similar to tennis. There should be way more screaming. There should be way more smelling salts. There should be like, it should be more.
More like hype. Like, yeah, let's go, come on, like getting like, you know that one clip of Hafthor Bjornsson.
I was literally about to say that. I'm gonna throw that clip up right now.
Yeah, it's literally it's insane. Like the living.
Hi, it's Editing Riley. If you're a headphones user and your headphones are too loud, please turn them down.
It's literally it's insane. Like the living definition of testosterone.
Like that was one of the coolest things ever. I mean, that's why I love to lift. It's like I like doing the hype moments.
100%. Like when you get that music going and you're ready to like mess some shit up.
I mean, I've seen professional strongmen bring like giant speakers to the gym just to blast music because it helps them lift more. I don't think you can even listen to music in powerlifting. It's got to be silent.
Yeah, I don't know. You froze, but I can still hear you. Actually, no,
you froze too.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But I think a lot of the reason why people get into lifting is, I mean, it's not the safest because that can lead into ego lifting. But if you do it correctly, lifting heavy is just fun, man. I had a conversation with my center for football, and he's like, I don't do max deadlifts because it has no athletic benefit. I'm like, the benefit's not athletically, the benefit's for the soul. You know what I mean?
100%. And like, it also like, in my opinion, like, it depends what you want to do. If you can like avoid doing deadlifts in some ways, for some people, it might be better because if you don't know the right form, it could definitely like hurt you, like for sure. But if you know what you're doing, like both of us, we should be fine. You know what I mean? And we're having a good time.
I think we're gonna touch on deadlifts a little bit later in this episode.
We will, yeah, 100. I'm excited for that.
So that's gonna be an interesting segment. So, getting into the modern form of strongman. So, the start of modern strongman, I would honestly say, is in the 70s when they had a ragtag group of just NFL players bodybuilders all just competing for a cash prize.
Yeah, Franco Columbo.
God, that clip scares me. The one where that's the guy that
Yeah,
inverted
you
his
can.
knee, right? God, I hate that clip.
If you want to pull that clip up, bro, that was wild.
I don't
Just like
think I
his leg
can.
literally snapped when he was carrying a fridge.
Oh
It
God,
was crazy,
there were
dude.
so many injuries back then because they did sumo wrestling, bar bends, arm wrestling. Like they had the weirdest events.
Arm wrestling.
Because I mean, you see how that ended. The guy arm snapped.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that
Oh,
is why
man.
people think strongman nowadays is dangerous. Because it's actually, it's one of the safest sports.
I
Like,
did not know that actually.
it's super, like, compared to football, compared to tennis,
Yeah.
compared to soccer, because you're not
Or like
moving
even the
that much.
UFC or something.
Yeah, it's way safer than UFC.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, granted, we have to lift a lot of heavy stuff, so it's obviously a risk for injury.
Well,
But
yeah.
if you know what you're doing, you could be safe. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. So I think from the 70s, I mean, in the 80s, there's not much strongman happening. Like, it kind of, but I think the 90s was the real boom for strongman.
100%. Yeah, it definitely was, and it got super popular. Everybody was talking about it.
Yeah. Because you look at, like, I'd more so say the early 2000s. Because, like, Savicka started in the 90s, Pujanovsky started in the 90s, or Pujanovsky started in 2000. I think the main boom of strongman was, like, 2008. And I'm going to quote Casually Explained. If you can't make money, you might as well lift heavy weights.
Yeah,
With
that's
the
awesome,
recession,
bro.
it's kind
That's
of
cool as hell.
boomed. Totally not running out of time. We got 10 minutes left in the meeting. We're just going to restart the meeting or just change it to something else if we run out of time, which I think
All
we
right, cool,
will.
cool, cool.
So I think it was mainly in the early 2000s, the boom, actually.
Well, we also could go into the avenue of talking about the greatest rivalry with Zydrunas and Shaw,
I don't think that's the
awesome.
greatest rivalry.
Or it was one. What you think? Do you think Eddie's and Thor's was better?
100% Eddie's and Thor's was better.
Yeah. I honestly, fair enough.
I think Z and Shaw had a cool rivalry, but they didn't hate each other.
The thing I loved about it was how Brian one year and then like Big Z won the other year, like one in Arnold, one in World Strongest.
I mean,
But
they were
I will
traded.
say, yeah, they literally traded, for each other's title. It was crazy.
I think I'm gonna make this prediction now. I think the next great rivalry in strongmen's is gonna be Hatton and Singleton.
100%. Or Trey Mitchell and Hatton, I could see too. Like
I think it's
especially
gonna be
for the
Hatton and
press.
Singleton. I think Singleton's just the type of person that will like get everyone else around him riled up. Like,
yeah, and I mean, you can even see it in his like performances. He's an entertainer.
oh
He
yeah,
was
Singleton is definitely.
he was gonna originally go into the WWE, but then he got a head injury and he like almost died. Which was crazy.
Wait, that's why he's a strongman?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I never knew that.
If you go on, shout out to the Shaw Strength podcast. If you watch his episode, he also has been through a lot of like tough times and mental health issues that I found out about. I won't say what that is because that's not really my information to say at the moment. But yeah, he apparently like if he got hit in the back of his head really hard, he'll literally like die apparently, or like his brain like will something like that, where his like head will have like he has like a traumatic brain injury or something.
Wow,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
it's wild that he hits his head against everything to begin an event.
Wait, what'd you say?
You know how like whenever he's doing like an event, he's like smashes his head against something.
Yeah, he smashed his head on that. I think it's just in the back of his head. The front of his head, I think, is fine. It was so weird.
So I think now that we've kind of recapped the story of modern strongman, I think we should go into the different things the strongman gets confused for. Because I know when I tell people I'm a strongman, they'll think it's synonymous with powerlifting, and it is not.
Yeah, it is absolutely not powerlifting or bodybuilding at all.
Oh, somebody said it was bodybuilding. Someone thought it was bodybuilding once. And they're like, you gotta lose a little bit of weight.
Yeah, we got some
nah.
big boys in the sport. Let's just say that. You know what I mean?
Massive people.
Oh yeah.
So
and women too. Like
yeah,
100%.
I mean, Inez is crazy.
Inez, like I feel like she's the dominant force right now. Like she's like the Mitchell Hooper for the girls, 100%. Like she's just wild.
Yeah.
Like she won, I think, the Rogue Invitational and the Arnold.
Mm-hmm.
Rogue last year and then the Arnold this year. She's insane. I think she can log press like over 300.
I think she has
crazy.
400 on the big jerk.
Yeah, something wild. Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
She hit like a 350 overhead in the Arnold this year. I mean, Inez is crazy.
Yeah, I remember watching it. Yeah, she literally, and it didn't look like super hard either, which was kind of like, what the hell? Like that's crazy. Like,
so back to powerlifting. So powerlifting is two real divisions. So there's raw powerlifting, which is just belt, sleeves, wrist wraps. That's it.
And then like a singlet, right?
Yeah, you have to have a singlet.
Right.
Actually, that's one of the reasons why I don't like
that's what I thought.
powerlifting. I don't want to wear a singlet. World don't need to see that. But some like prominent, I think, raw powerlifters are Jesus Oliveira's. Why am I blanking on his name? Oh, I gotta.
Ed Cohen as well.
I thought Ed Cohen was equipped.
Wait, what'd you say?
I thought Ed Cohen was an equipped powerlifter.
He might have been.
Williams.
Actually. He might have been.
I'm gonna throw up the Ray Williams squat clip right here because it's my favorite raw powerlifting moment of all time. Just
I watched the
wild.
video you sent me on TikTok where he like squatted that's
exactly the one.
1,080 pounds.
Yeah, there's like some crazy. I mean, apparently it's tested.
Wait, do you think he's natural though?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I don't think so either. If you're doing that crazy numbers,
like it's really cool. So. I think it's like
he seems like a great guy. Yeah. No hate on him. Like
yeah,
if he's watching this, like
the Olympics isn't natural. Who cares? But sorry, I just opened up some Microsoft thing. That might have just gone in the middle. Real professional podcast today. So, and then there's the equipped side of powerlifting, which I think it's an unpopular opinion. It's the coolest side of powerlifting. It is so just sick. Like,
yeah.
And equipped powerlifting is the use of equipment to make you lift more. I've heard a lot of people say that like straps, belt, wrist wraps are equipment. No. Equipment is stretchy material that allows you to lift more weight. So like almost like you're wearing a rubber band on your arms, and as you go down, the rubber band gains tension. As you go up, it lifts the tension. Those are the suits
like
that are wearing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There's single ply and multiply. So single ply is I think the purer form of it. Multiply is just whatever you want. I think what's the raw bench world record?
Wait, raw what?
Bench world record.
I know Julius Maddox holds it though.
It's like sure. Just a tad under 800, and the equipped bench world record is 1450, I think.
Yeah, because you have like a block. He has a suit on. Like he barely.
It's so impressive.
It's wild. It's so impressive. Like
I think
even
a lot
to
of people
have that much,
will see that and be like, that's BS. No, if you hold 1,400 pounds, like if I did that, my arm would snap, and I'm a relatively strong guy. My arm would snap in two.
I think most guys' arm would snap. Like even professional strongman or like
Jimmy Kolb is one of the coolest powerlifters ever.
Awesome, bro.
So I'm trying to think of what other CrossFit. Let's address the elephant in the room. CrossFit.
So can I say something about CrossFit?
Say all you want about CrossFit. I'm kind of curious to hear your thoughts.
To all the CrossFitters out there, I hated on CrossFit. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, there's no way this isn't that hard. So I signed up for a competition, and I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the hardest things I've ever done.
You did a CrossFit competition?
I did one. Yeah, I did one.
Whoa!
Yeah.
So how was
my ass too. It was so hard, bro. Oh my god. Like holy shit.
My opinion on CrossFit, I think I hate the organization. Like the CrossFit Games is not good.
Yeah,
because they allowed someone to die there a couple of years back. They allowed one guy to drown.
Yeah,
Wild.
it's bad. And they also were shit talking about like strong women being in the sport, which really pissed
Oh
me off.
yeah, no. But as a sport, I think it's a really cool sport.
Yeah, 100%. Just
Like
being like pretty much that mobile and being strong as
yeah,
well,
like
which is kind of cool.
I have a lot of respect
100%.
for
Yeah,
CrossFit.
it's cool.
So CrossFit is
Yeah.
basically strongman plus cardio, and you don't know what event you're doing till like 3 days before.
And parkour too, I would
Oh,
say. Like you
yeah,
jump over
honestly,
stuff.
parkour
Yeah,
too.
100%. Yeah. It's
Um,
cool.
and CrossFit gyms are usually taught with classes, so it's a bunch
Yeah.
of people doing CrossFit, um, which I think is cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Yeah, I've been to actually a gym that has a CrossFit area
Oh yeah,
and powerlifting, which is
CrossFit
cool.
areas are
You,
cool though because they have like 12 squat racks. And if they're not
yeah,
using
and
them,
then yeah, exactly. And then like ropes that like go up to the ceiling and shit. Like it's
yeah,
cool, dude.
like it's a cool kind of area to work
100%.
out.
Bad?
Technical difficulties happened.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So we're gonna start the segment that I like to call A or B. So you take the A side or the B side of an argument, and today I got the A side. I'm not quite happy about it, but it is what it is. So, Zach, you want to start us off?
So we're gonna be talking about like which is better or like which is
Which is
like
cheating?
what would you say? Cheating, yeah, cheating. Sumo or like conventional, which obviously sumo is the right answer, 100%.
Sumo's the
But
right answer.
yeah, for sure. Or the wrong answer. Wrong answer. So basically, I don't know. I think sumo is I don't know. It's like an interesting type of thing. So I feel like Colton Engelbrecht, obviously, like he deadlifted 500 kilos, and people are saying like that is more impressive than Eddie's
It
Hall's deadlift,
100%
which
is. He didn't have a suit on. That's a raw 500 kg deadlift. I mean, that might be one of the most impressive
yeah, I mean
deadlifts of
he
all
didn't have a
time.
suit on.
I
It
mean,
was okay. It was really impressive, but I just feel like conventionally is astronomically harder. Like I feel like
why?
100%. Or might not conventionally.
Yeah, conventionally. You're 100% right.
Yeah, no, it is sorry. Yeah, sorry, I was tweaking. No, I just feel like because like that positioning, your force output, in my opinion, granted, I haven't really deadlifted sumo, but
Well, the
I
thing with
feel
a
like it's
sumo
just,
deadlift is you're only like an inch lower and in a less leveraged position. It's about as hard as a conventional deadlift.
let me
I
try it out.
mean, you see the strongest lifters like Jesus Oliveira and why am I blanking on his name? Hold on, I gotta look this guy up. I'm not too versed in powerlifting,
Yeah, neither am I,
but
but
I am versed in the deadlift.
it's interesting, man. It's interesting.
Ray Williams also pulls conventional. I think a lot of the best heavyweight lifters pull conventional. I mean, Colton.
Which is yeah, I've noticed that.
Colton's just great at everything. I mean, his deadlift is good, his squat's good, his bench press is good. I mean, his Instagram handles Colton the Limit Breaker for a reason. But
He is kind of crazy.
do you ever notice when you
He's an
grip
extremely like
wider on a lat pull down, even though you're closer to the bar, it's harder?
that's interesting.
So
I did not
that's
notice
my
that
2 cents on
actually.
the issue. What about yours?
I would say just like it like when you're especially when you lock it out with sumo, I feel like it's right above your knees, like right above it. I believe. Like right around that area. And like when you're doing it conventionally, it's more like I don't know, like near your thigh like area. When you completely lock it out and you're like your legs are straight, you're
I
not
mean, that depends
hitching or
on
anything.
anatomy.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, I mean, for some people, sumo might be easier based off of their anatomy,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, I feel like virtually it is easier for most people. But I mean, for you, you said it's harder because like
Mm-hmm.
just like stretching in that position is more difficult for you,
Mm-hmm.
which is interesting, man. Like how both
Mm-hmm.
people find their own way of like doing it.
I think a good place to end the podcast for today. I think we kind of outlined a
100%,
good amount of history.
100%. Yeah, it's fast, dude. I'm excited for the future guests to come
Hopefully,
on,
we'll get some good guests on here.
which I
People
locked
that
in 2 of those guests, which I'm
hopefully you
excited
have heard
about.
of, but more realistically, you haven't heard of. Because I think a lot of strength is unknown, and I think we should make it known.
100%, 100%. Like people that like don't know. Hell yeah.